Ever wondered why your vocal mixes don't sound as polished as the tracks you hear on the radio? Struggling with achieving that perfect vocal mix in your electronic music? It's a common challenge and you're not alone. The world of vocal mixing can be a labyrinth of techniques and strategies, a complex dance of frequencies, compression, and effects. But fear not. Today we're going to unravel the mystery of vocal mixing in electronic music production. We'll delve into the goals, techniques, and secrets behind creating that crisp professional sound. By the end of this video, you'll have a better understanding of how to create a stunning vocal mix. First, it's crucial to understand the goals of vocal mixing. When we talk about vocal mixing, we're really talking about a quartet of key goals. These include achieving clarity, fullness, pitch range, and dynamic range. Let's unpack these a bit. Clarity is all about making sure the vocals cut through the mix. You want your listeners to hear every word and understand the emotion behind it. Fullness, on the other hand, is about giving the vocals a sense of depth and richness, making them sound larger than life. Then there's pitch range, ensuring the vocals cover a wide spectrum of notes without sounding strained or off-key. And lastly, we have dynamic range. This is all about balance, making sure the loud parts aren't too overpowering and the soft parts aren't lost in the mix. By focusing on these 4 goals, you're setting a solid foundation for your vocal mix. With these goals in mind, let's delve into the techniques that can help you achieve a professional vocal mix. Equalization, or EQ, is a powerful tool in your vocal mixing arsenal. Let's delve into the basics to understand its full potential. First off, we have the technique of cutting out low frequencies. This is crucial in eliminating any rumble or muddiness that could be lurking in your track. By doing this, you're paving the way for a cleaner and crisper sound. Next, we have the task of boosting high frequencies. This can give your vocals that much-needed sparkle and presence, enabling them to shine through the mix. But caution is key here. Overdoing it could lead to a harsh and tinny sound, which is definitely not the goal. Finally, we come to addressing offensive frequencies. Every voice has certain frequencies that can be overly harsh or resonant. Identifying and reducing these can make a world of difference, leading to a smoother and more balanced vocal. Remember, EQ is not a one-size-fits-all solution. It requires careful listening and a keen ear for detail. But fear not, with practice and patience, you'll soon be able to wield this tool like a pro. Mastering these EQ techniques will greatly enhance the quality of your vocal mix. Next, let's talk about compression and sidechaining. Picture compression as your reliable sidekick, always ready to ensure overall balance and control in your vocal mix. It's like a vigilant guard, reining in any overly loud sections while boosting the quieter ones to achieve a consistent, harmonious sound. Now imagine you want to get a bit more adventurous, craving a smidgen of nuance and depth. Enter multiband compression and parallel compression. Multiband compression allows you to divide and conquer, treating different frequency ranges separately for more precise control. Parallel compression, on the other hand, is the art of blending an untreated signal with a heavily compressed version of the same. It's like adding a dash of spice to your favorite dish, enhancing its flavor without overwhelming the original taste. But what about sidechaining? Well, think of it as the secret agent of vocal clarity. By momentarily reducing the level of one sound to make room for another, sidechaining can prevent your vocals from getting lost in the mix, ensuring they shine through clearly. Understanding and using compression and sidechaining effectively can make a world of difference in your vocal mixes. Doubling techniques and effects can add that extra sparkle to your vocals. The world of doubling is vast and full of possibilities. Let's start with layering, a technique where you record the same vocal part multiple times, creating a fuller, richer sound. Each recording or layer adds depth and texture, making the vocals pop. Next, we have detuning. By slightly altering the pitch of your layered vocals, you create a sense of width and depth. It's like giving your vocals a beautiful, spacious new home to live in. Then there's octave shifting. This involves recording the same line an octave higher or lower and blending it with the original. It can add an interesting dynamic to your vocal track, creating a sense of height and depth. And let's not forget whispered performances. This technique involves recording a whispered version of the vocal line and blending it with the original. It can add an air of intimacy and intrigue to your mix. Finally, effects such as auto-tune, reverb, delay, modulation, and distortion can take your vocals to a whole new level. Auto-tune can correct pitch, while reverb and delay can create a sense of space. Modulation effects like chorus, flanger, and phaser can add movement and character, while distortion can give your vocals a gritty edge. With these techniques and effects, you can take your vocal mix from good to great. So, to recap, we've journeyed through the intricate world of vocal mixing, exploring the goals we strive for, from clarity to dynamic range. We've delved into the magic of EQ techniques, cutting, boosting, and taming frequencies. We've unraveled the art of compression and sidechaining for balance, control, and depth. And let's not forget the creative doubling techniques and effects that add the cherry on top of our vocal mix. Now that you have these tips under your belt, it's time to go and create that perfect vocal mix. Remember, practice makes perfect. Happy mixing!